Antonio Pierce was let go by the Las Vegas Raiders after surviving Black Monday. The Raiders announced that they will be parting ways with Pierce after 1 year. Remember, he got the interim role last season, inspired the team, and then Pierce had 1 year to turn around the mess that's been the Las Vegas Raiders. Had to deal with losing his star running back, Devontae Adams, wanting out, quarterback injuries. It's been a mess in Vegas, and the Raiders believe the right move is to fire Pierce after 1 year. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I hate this for Pierce. The only thing I could point to is the Raiders won back-to-back games, week 16 and 17 of the season, which I think winning those games is probably what did Pierce in. I don't know if there was a disconnect between Pierce and that Raiders organization and ownership group. Like, did they tell him to go out and win? Did they not convey the message to him to lose? The Raiders had a clear path to the number 1 overall pick towards the latter part of the year. All they had to do was lose. And in the midst of that, Pierce did an event with Deion Sanders, who just coached probably 2 of the top 3 picks, and Sanders pleaded with Pierce to draft his boy. I'm sure Shedeur wants to be a Raider. It's probably not going to happen at this moment. Pierce wins the game. He coaches, does his job, and gets fired. And this is what a lot of people are talking about. You know, we bring up the patterns of black coaches getting fired after barely getting hired. And you look at a Brian Daboll. How does he keep his job? How did the Giants general manager keep his job, and the Titans general manager, a black man, got fired after 1 year? Giants general manager, not black, by the way. I just want to put that out in the atmosphere. You know, people tell you to keep race out of things, but that's tough for me to say that, right? Like you could say that because it doesn't impact you, right? I think this is a intricate conversation that a lot of people don't want to tell the truth about, and I'll tell the truth about it. It's 2 sides to this conversation. And trust and believe, you don't hear talking heads on networks like ESPN and FS1 say this because they want to keep their job. But they talk about this behind the scenes. I'm telling you what I know, not what I think I know. Everybody knows this, though. The reality is, a lot of black head coaches, when given the opportunity, they come in and try to say absolutely nothing. They don't want to say the wrong thing, but so they say nothing. And a lot of their conferences, interviews, come across as dull. All right? I'm going to tell y'all the truth about this. But again, that doesn't mean these guys are not qualified coaches. They need time to do their job, like other coaches are getting. And then you look at the other side, you get some of these very, very well-spoken, young, innovative white guys like a Sean McVay, who obviously deserves his job, a Super Bowl winning head coach. I'm not trying to say he doesn't deserve his position. Or you get a Kyle Shanahan, who's just obviously a part of a legendary coaching tree, well-spoken, super innovative. These guys are granted more opportunities, even when they struggle out of the gate, even when they struggle. Mike Vrabel fits the description of some of these tough-minded former players like an Antonio Pierce. There's just a couple differences. One being, if you start losing, that leash will get thinner. And then if you don't have the right thing to say at these pressers, that leash gets even thinner. And it seems like for black people, it's as thin as it could be. That's it. I think it's 2 sides to the coin. Black head coaches need time. If you're black, you know, a lot of times, often, what black men are teaching younger black men, it's lifelong lessons. Now, this is a business, so you don't have forever. But damn it, you should get more than 1 year. I just don't understand firing Pierce after 1 year. Why did you hire him? If that was the case, they could have got Bill Belichick last year. There are reports that they're interested in Bill Belichick. You could have did that last year. Why hire the man? Why hire the man to fire him after 1 year? That just doesn't seem right. And if people don't want to cope up to that and say there's a racial component to that, I think you're wrong. And I think black head coaches feel it, and that's why they're trying their damnedest to not do the wrong things. It feels like Antonio Pierce was in a no-win situation. If he goes out and loses the games, that he's supposed to lose, he gets fired. He actually goes out and wins a couple of games to try to build some good momentum going into the next year. He gets fired. I think most Raider fans would have liked, now looking in retrospect, for him to have lost those games. But a lot of these tough-minded coaches, not just black, but oftentimes black, right? Because Mike Vrabel fits the description as well. They come in and they don't understand the Madden part to football. Like if I was playing Madden, there's no way in hell I would win those last two games. I would sim to lose. All right? All my Madden people know exactly what I'm talking about if you ever play video games. A lot of these guys don't subscribe to those type of ideologies. They just want to coach their guys on the field. But good business tells you to lose those games. Get the number 1 overall pick, get your quarterback, and then go from there. But the pressure as a black head coach to win these games, because there's oftentimes what I believe a disconnect between ownership, obviously 98% of the time, white ownership groups, and black head coach, leads to a coach not knowing what the hell to do. Do I win? Do I lose? Is my job up in the air? I wish we could talk about these things. Like, I don't think these things are so far-fetched. Like, I'm not even trying to say the NFL is raising that. I'm saying we have cultural differences. You add some money in there, that creates even a bigger gap. You add some privilege in there, bigger gap. Why can't we as a society in America talk about these things? These are real things affecting everybody's workplace, but we act like they don't exist. Like America's just perfect. America's the best place to live, in my opinion, but it's flawed like everything else in life. Why is it so bad to say there is clearly a disconnect in the NFL between black head coaches and white ownership groups? Why is that such a bad thing? Why are companies, corporations, why is America so afraid to have honest conversations about what it is? That don't mean you're bad. That just means you need work. There are cultural disconnects clearly with this Rooney rule and hiring of head coaches, because they're getting shorter leashes than ever. And I don't understand how some of these coaches that are not black are getting extensions and getting longer leashes, for lack of a better term. And they're proving nothing more than the black head coaches. Just going to the podium and preaching a good game, but not delivering. Let's see if we can start this game all right. Get out there.
Rebounded by LeBron. And James has got the ball here for the Lakers.
I like that matchup. Get up, Tatum. You can't stop, big fella. And he grabs the rebound from behind his back, really.
The defense did just enough to force the miss.
Pulls it from the
good shot.
key. And
That was a good look.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I did briefly.
I love LeBron on Porzingis.
We discussed just how difficult
I love this matchup for the King.
To guard and what he wants his team to do against him. And Coach told me he's a very talented and polished player.
I love that matchup.
Don't fall for the
even today, raise your hand up. It's on you.
Here's Holiday. Outside White. Takes a three.
Nice.
Sinks the tray.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
To the paint. And finished.
Finally.
Outside Reeves. Davis.
Let's do a pick and fade with AD.
James attacking.
Give me a little room down there instead of rolling down low. Give me a little wiggle room.
With such power. Watching LeBron on the attack is so much fun.
Here's Brown. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. To the middle.
And one.
And the official calls a foul.
He's trash. I'm about to make him quit.
Inside. Here's Davis.
If I can't make this dude quit, I really have fell off.
Understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum
Stop
has
it.
a quiet confidence about him.
Get out, bro.
He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court.
He caught it.
All the talking for him.
Hey, look at that old geezer, that 40-year-old man.
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game over. Put up those 2 points.
And I do think the game does a good job of like depicting Bron's body of where he is today, like his movements, but still like respecting what he can be on any given possession. I think 2K did a good job with that. I'm picking and popping with Reddish.
Two young ones coming up.
Yeah, you better burn one. You better burn one. You better burn one.
Celtics on D.
Oh yeah, this is easy. LeBron's still gonna little boy that young man today, tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day. We there. Was that a crossover? I'm asleep. I'm asleep. Lockdown defense. You're not getting a good look, bro. Get out there, Max. Good defense, young fella.
Los Angeles leading by 7.
Oh, I already see what I want. Ain't no time to waste. This is what I want right here.
Pass to Christie.
Easy. He brought Cater down to help off of Derek White down there trying to guard AD. It was an easy play.
Right side, Porzingis.
This ain't gonna work, bro.
Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
Yeah, he about to get up out of here. We need that quick. GG's, bro. Yeah, we about to get him on out of here. Yeah, he gotta go. He gotta go. He gotta go to work, to school, some. He gotta go. Getting blown out by me don't feel too good. It don't. Oh yeah, he just chunking up everything. Getting blown out by me don't feel too good. It don't. Showtime. Oh, I missed my guy. Still got it back. It don't feel too good.